Hey, business owners, today we're going to talk about marketing features versus benefits. But we're going to dig a little bit deeper because there's so much more to selling products than meets the eye. So I want to start with the image that you're looking at right now. So you're looking at the Cricut Joy and the Roku Express. And these are just two random products that I selected. But I'm going to take you through an exercise that will show you how to sell these products and services to get better results. So a lot of times when we are trying to sell a product, we put that product out on social media, we put it in our blog posts, we put it everywhere that we can possibly put it. And we will use images, we will use memes, we will do all the things that we think are the things that our ideal customers want to see. However, I'm going to show you that our ideal customers want more than that. They want results. And so when you give people the results that they're looking for, they will buy. And so we're going to talk about how we can make that happen. So when you look at this image, so you have, let's just say you are someone who is new to online marketing and you just started your social media feed, and you're someone who is not really familiar with the Cricut Joy. You're not a crafter, so you'd have no idea what this is, and you're not really someone who consumes a lot of TV and movies and things like that. So you may not even know what the Roku Express is. So just bear with me here for a moment. So let's just say that you've seen this image on social media and you know nothing about these products. You see this title, marketing features versus benefits, right? So is there anything, I just want to ask this question, is there anything on this page that would motivate you to take action on this buy now button? So even though you've got two products here, and you've got this title, marketing features versus benefits. Does it spark any curiosity, or is there anything on this page that would motivate you to click the buy now button? Now, from my perspective, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that there is not one thing on this page that will motivate me to click the buy now button. Even though you've got this nice little animation here, you've got the name of the product, you've got a clear title, but the thing that I'm not seeing on this page is what's in it for me. What would motivate me? What on this page would motivate me to want more information, right? And so that is how your ideal customers feel when they land on something that maybe they're not familiar with. Maybe you have a product that you are promoting and they don't know what it is, they don't know what it does, they know nothing about it. They don't even really know too much about your brand other than maybe they've seen your brand in their social media feed. But other than that, they really don't know who you are, what you do, or how you can help them. So when they see stuff like this, more than likely, they're going to skip right over it. And I know if I saw this and I wasn't familiar with the Cricut Joy, and I wasn't familiar with Roku Express, and the most important thing is I maybe wouldn't see the benefit of even having, one of these products in my home. If I didn't see that benefit and how it was going to impact me in a positive way, I would totally skip. So think about that for a moment and let's move on to the next slide. So this is the big question that you need to ask yourself when you're selling products and services online. What are you actually selling? So people could care less about this product. They could care less about this product. But guess what? Millions of products are sold every single day. I have no idea how many Cricut Joys are sold in the run of a day, but I would say that this is a pretty popular product for people who do crafting. A lot of people love the Cricut Joy, and I'm starting to see these Cricut Joys in various retail stores as well as on the Cricut website. So this is a popular product for the Cricut brand. Roku Express, I see this this product in Walmart stores and in other stores. When I go shopping, I see these types of products all the time. So I would venture to say that the Roku Express is also a very popular product. However, again, no one is really interested in buying this little black box. And no one is interested in buying this little turquoise and white Cricket Joy. What they're interested in, what people are buying when they buy these products, is the outcome. They're buying what that product does for them. So that's where we're going to, kind of break down the features and the benefits, because a lot of people don't do that in their marketing. And so they talk about those superficial things, but they really don't tell their ideal customers what's in it for them. So let's just kind of dig a little bit deeper and look at what you're actually selling. So we'll take the Cricket Joy. Let's take that Cricket Joy, and we're going to go back one more time. Take a look at it. Now, you may not know what a Cricket Joy does, but you're going to know here in a moment. But the thing I want you to think about is, I want you to think about your product, the product that you're actually selling. What are you actually selling? Is it the physical product that you think people are attracted to? Or do you think it's what the product does for them? I'm going to venture to say that people are buying what that product does for them. And that's the reason why when you see companies that are selling high ticket items, people know with those high ticket items that at the end of the day, they're going to have an amazing result. And the reason people pay more for certain products is because they don't care about the product, they care about the end result. So if you, for example, are selling, let's say you're selling travel. So you can sell a trip to, the next state over from wherever it is that you're living. If you're in the United States, you can sell a trip to the next state over. That's not going to be as attractive, depending on where you live and all that. That's not going to be as attractive as maybe a foreign trip or an overseas trip to a really nice place, right? So a lot of people want that adventure of traveling to places where they've never been, somewhere that is totally different from where they live. They want to have an experience, right? So some people sell experiences. When you're selling travel, people are paying for the experience. When you're selling things like cruises, people want those experiences and they're willing to pay money for that. People want special memories. So maybe your business is about events or holidays or the special occasions that people celebrate. So that would be something where you would really be selling a special memory. There are people who sell fear. So you see a lot of fear kind of going on in the news sometimes. And believe it or not, the news needs to make money. Those news agencies need to make money. And so they sell fear. And fear is a big motivator. You would really be surprised at how fear sells, because fear is something that people do not want to experience. They want to eliminate fear. So they do whatever they need to do to eliminate fear from their lives. Attractiveness. So if you are someone who sells maybe a cosmetic product or some kind of cosmetic procedure or a pill or a cream or a lotion that makes people more attractive, you are selling. It's not about the pill. It's not about the cream. It's not about the procedure. It's about the end result. Whatever that end result is that makes people in your target audience feel more attractive, that is what you're actually selling. So I hope you kind of get the gist here. These are some of the things that you could be selling, and you have to take a look at your product. Take a look at your product and hold it in your hand and really look at all the different aspects of that product and ask yourself, what does my ideal customer want when they buy my product? Because when you start giving people what they want, you are going to be able to sell more. People are looking for certain things. So when they go out and they do a Google search for let's say that someone goes out and they do a Google search for an anti-aging cream. The cream is not what they're looking for. They're looking for the anti-aging property. So whatever that cream does when they put it on their face, or they put it on their neck, or they put it on their hands, or wherever they put it, that is what, if it gets rid of the wrinkles, it gets rid of the fine lines, that is what people are looking for, right? So when you go out and you are, talking about your product and the ingredients, and, unless you can really relate those ingredients to attractiveness and how, when you use, a certain ingredient, it leads to, fewer fine lines and wrinkles. If you put it in that frame, then maybe you can help people to make a better connection. But your goal as a business owner is to know what your ideal customers want and to deliver it to them. And so your messaging needs to be on point when it comes to helping people understand, who you are, what you do, and how your product or service can help them. What's in it for your ideal customers? So you can write down some of these, and you can kind of just think about, what it is that you are providing, and what is your product providing for your ideal customers. Okay. So now that we know that it's not the cream, it's not the lotion, it's not the physical product that you're selling, now that we know that, let's move on. And we're going to talk about these two products. We're going to talk about the Cricut Joy, what it does, and then some of the features and some of the benefits. So with the Cricut Joy, this is what it looks like, right? And it's very portable, it's very small, but it does a lot of great things. And so some of the features of this product include the way that it looks, right? It's blue with white highlights. It has a compact design. It's easy to use. And this is what it does, right? It cuts, it writes, and it draws. So now if I just leave it at that, let's say that it cuts, writes, and draws, and I just leave my ideal customers with that visual in their head, that this particular product cuts, writes, and draws. People need to see more than that. They need to understand more than that. So when you have something like a Cricut Joy, what are some of the best ways that you can help your ideal customers make the connection between, this product and how it can help them? The way that they do that is by seeing demonstrations. So let's say that you are a crafter and you are someone who does a lot of projects that require cutting, writing, and drawing, but you're not an artist. You don't really know how to draw that great. You're not a good writer, and you definitely want something that, you don't want to have to take a pair of scissors and try to cut out, 20 different designs. Maybe if you want to make a t-shirt and you want to cut 20 different designs, you don't want to have to do that with a pair of scissors. You need a product like the Cricut Joy that can cut out uniform, identical pieces based on a specific design that you give it. And because that's going to make it really easy for you to get that project done, right? It's going to give you a lot of convenience, and it's going to enable you to work quickly. So these are the features. Now, the benefits are home organization. So you can take these images that you're cutting. You can take images that you write. So let's say that you have some labels and you want to make some cute, designs that look handwritten, but you know that your handwriting is not up to snuff, right? You can take the Cricut Joy and choose a font and set it up in the Cricut Joy so that you can write out labels that are consistent, beautiful, and look handwritten, right? So then when you are making things like cards, stickers, labels, You can even make things like personalized mugs. You can make t-shirts. You can make hats. You can make all kinds of items. Even those really cute signs that you can put in your home. Like you can make the signs that go outside, you know, the ones that are the long, skinny signs that are on wood. You can make those with the Cricut Joy. You can make a sign to hang in your living room that says, you know, whatever your last name is, established 19 whatever year that you got married, and you can list all your family members. I mean, I've seen some really cute projects that come from this little bitty cutting machine. So, home organization is something that there's a whole niche dedicated to home organization, home storage, cutting down on chaos and, you know, clutter and stress. All of those things are benefits, right? Those are the things that your ideal customers want. When you come home and your house is a hot mess and you don't know where anything is located, you're not organized, that can be very stressful. So, having a Cricut Joy can enable you to have a well organized home, and it can also help you if you are someone who is kind of business minded and you want to start maybe a side hustle. You can use this Cricut Joy to, you know, make cards. All the things that you can do in your personal life with this, you can also do on the business side. So if you are someone who likes to send cards and you like for them to be unique and handmade, you can send cards. You can make stickers for your family, stickers to organize your closets, your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, your office, you know, all those places in your home that really need kind of a personal touch, right? You can make personalized products. So personalization is very popular. A lot of people are really looking to have products, especially when they're giving gifts or even when they are making things for themselves. They want that personalization. So lots of things that you can do with this Cricut Joy. And so when you sell the benefits, the end result, the transformation, and when you tie it in with the emotion. So let's talk about when you have a Cricut Joy, what emotion are you going to tie in with selling a Cricut Joy? Is it going to be maybe fun? Because crafting can be fun. It's a hobby. It's a way to manage stress. Like for me, when I use my Cricut, it's therapeutic because it really gives me something else to think about other than those negative things that might be going on in my life. I can make things, I can see the end result, and you know, when things turn out great, then I feel, you know, very happy. So you can sell it from the perspective of fun. You can sell it saving money, making money, time saving. So you're going to save time because when everything has a place in your home, so let's say that you have a home that's kind of chaotic and you know, you are always running around like a chicken with your head cut off because you can't find anything. When you organize your home, that's going to save time. That's going to also increase your comfort level. So coming home, walking in the door to a nice organized home is going to make you feel zen, right? You're going to just feel so comfortable. So you can use a lot of these different emotions and scenarios to sell a Cricut Joy. But just know that people really don't care about this Cricut Joy. They care what it can do for them. So start using more of those words, more of those phrases, more of those, keywords when you are writing out content about your Cricut Joy. And you would really be surprised at how that's going to help you, especially if you're making videos or you're doing demonstrations. That is where you want to emphasize the benefits because that's going to help you to sell more. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Roku Express. So the Roku Express is a streaming device for home entertainment. So a lot of people, there again, because of maybe, they're working a stressful job, or they come home and they just really want to wind down. A lot of people will watch TV and they want to be entertained. They want to just be able to let their hair down and um, have a nice evening at home with their family, right? And so when you think about the Roku and the fact that you can stream your favorite movies, your favorite TV shows, you can listen to music, there's a lot of free content, there is also paid content. But the features of this product would be that you get a high definition picture, it's very simple to set it up. And you can use a high speed HDMI cable to connect it. It supports 1080p. So if your TV is 1080p, then this is going to work really well for you. It has preset channel shortcuts. So that means all those shortcuts of your favorite channels like Netflix and Hulu and Disney and I don't know, what some of the other ones are. But there are a lot of different applications or channels that you can tap into using your Roku Express. Now, some of the benefits would be that you're going to be able to get your picture. And when I say high speed, what I mean is if you have a high speed internet connection in your home, you can cut the cord to cable. And one of the benefits that I should have put on here is cutting the cord to cable, right? Because a lot of people want to eliminate that expense. So they can save money by cutting the cord. That's one less bill that they will have to pay, but they can still watch all of their favorite TV shows, movies, music, etc. But you basically have a high-speed connection. When you use this product, you have a high-speed connection, which means that you're going to click on Netflix and it's going to come right up. All your programs are going to show up, and you won't see all the pixels. You won't see that your programs have to load and all that extra time. Everything is going to be lightning fast. When I talk about a clean user interface, what that means is you don't have a lot of ads. So in some of the different streaming devices, you are bombarded with ads. And with the Roku Express, they do have ads, but they're over in the corner. They're not, just everything that you do, you got ads, ads, ads. This is a interface that will enable you to see what you need to see so that you can do what you want to do, right? Watch your favorite programs. And so you're going to be able to access your favorite entertainment, tons of free content, as well as Hollywood blockbusters and the latest TV shows, as well as music. So these are some of the benefits that you can highlight with the Roku Express. So let's go back and take a look at some of the emotions that go into having a Roku Express. So I would say that maybe an escape from reality, because when you are when you're reading a book or when you're watching TV, you kind of get into the characters, or you get into the movie, or you get into the documentary, or whatever it is that you're watching, and that kind of gives you a temporary escape from reality. I would also say maybe comfort. So being entertained is a way that we can be comfortable because it makes us laugh, or it makes us cry, or it evokes emotion when we sit and we watch these programs. So I would say that comfort is maybe something that you might want to, to kind of think about when you're promoting something like a Roku. It's going to help you to save money because you can cut the cord to cable, right? It also ties into your basic needs. So watching TV and having some form of entertainment in your home ties into basic needs. Now, it's not as important as, food and shelter and clothing and things like that, but it does tie into our basic need for, we need a way to vent or to eliminate some of the heavy things that are going on in our lives. And a lot of times TV, movies, music, etc., are used to help those. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's not going to protect you from anything. It's not going to help you avoid pain. It's not about self-care unless you're watching programs that help you in that area. So anyway, these are the areas that you might think about actually stressing when you are trying to sell the Roku Express. Okay, so I hope that this is helping you understand the difference between trying to sell a product, and especially when you're trying to sell products at face value. That is something that is probably not going to be that effective. However, if you can break down the features versus the benefits, and you can really help people understand those emotions and those end results, those transformations, and all the things that people are looking to do to reach their goals, the better you are at helping your ideal customers reach their goals, the better. So now the key takeaways. The key takeaway from this video is don't lead with your products or services. So you don't want to just go out there and start pushing products, and I talk all the time about how it's really easy as a business owner to fall into the trap of being known as a product pusher. You don't want that. You want to be known as a resource, someone that people go to get information, someone that people go to when they want to know the best, they want to get the best advice, they want to get the best information, they want to learn about the best equipment. You want to be that person that people come to for that. But when you're a product pusher, people have no respect for product pushers because they look at product pushers as people that will do anything to sell their products. And people don't really trust product pushers. That's the other part of the scenario. So you don't want to lead with your products and services. You want to answer the question, what's in it for your ideal customers? And you want to look at your product from their perspective. You also want to help customers make the connection between your products and what they want. So that end result of what they want, that transformation, that sense of confidence or that emotion that they want in the grand scheme of things, that is what you need to be selling. So what transformation can you help your ideal customers make with your product? What solution does your product provide for your ideal customers? And just know that consumers buy based on the emotions that your products evoke or create. So that is pretty much it for me today. I'm hoping that you got something positive out of this video and this podcast episode. So if so, I hope that you'll subscribe to our channel, to our video channel, and that you'll also subscribe to our podcast. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at makingitremotely.com. So thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next episode or the next video. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.